Et surtout que je n'ai pas fait ma connexion pour faire. Voilà, donc attendez. J'espère que la connexion sera meilleure parce que là je vais péter un plomb. Bon, voilà, on va continuer. Faut que je chope le Melbourne. Où il va? Mais où il va? Je sais plus si c'est là-bas. Il faut que j'aille. Agnès. Ah, c'est là.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
That's easy. It's Ivanhoe's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian.
Pourquoi tu mets des messages et tu les effaces, Agnès?
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually
Tu les effaces dans le stream alors qu'on les voit dans l'écran.
Particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
What was H again?
The Hamiltonian operator.
Got it. Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life
d'accord.
for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Bah, disons que quand tu commences une collection, je sais pas quel âge tu as, Agnès, hein, mais regarde, moi j'en ai 42, je retrouve les jeux de mon enfance que j'ai connus il y a, on va dire, il y a 30 ans, quoi. Et ben, il faut vraiment commencer maintenant parce que quand tu vois que bientôt les consoles nouvelle génération qui vont sortir, peut-être la PlayStation 5 d'ailleurs va le faire, tu n'auras plus de jeux. Ça sera téléchargé, tu sais, comme dans les téléphones avec PlayStation Store, pour justement avoir des jeux et après tu devras acheter pour avoir la suite du jeu, quoi. Donc des DLC, des vêtements, des armes et compagnie. Hein. Donc tu n'auras plus de jeux en boîte dans les années à venir.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion and I was.
Mais j'espère pour eux que si on n'a plus de jeux en boîte, que les consoles auront quand même pas mal d'autonomie en mémoire, parce que quand on voit un jeu maintenant fait tout casser entre 20 et 60 gigas, on a intérêt à avoir des gigas, hein, je vous le dis.
What was H again?
The Hamiltonian operator.
Got it. So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer?
Ah, bah,
2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Ah, moi j'avais fini sur DS le Star Wars trilogie, je crois, ou un truc comme ça.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025, and plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Ah, un prof obtenu, une explication plausible.
So,
Que faites-vous
what
en
were you doing in
1931?
1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
Usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
Alors, ça j'ai déjà posé. Vas-y 2 secondes les amis, je reviens. Voilà, coucou. Ouais, peut-être, mais en ce moment, ils sont en train de tous les remontrer sur TFX, hein, si je me trompe pas, en ce moment, tous les dimanches soirs, ou c'était hier, je sais plus, les Star Wars, là. Donc, bah, dès que tu montres à la télé, de toute façon, c'est garanti qu'il y a de la vue. Hein.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
Okay.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Alors...
What's the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
on
His
fera le tour, hein.
father,
Par exemple,
by this
quelques
time next
questions.
year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna, we never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot. I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Rien. Bientôt le faudra que je pousse. Ah, tu sais que moi c'est pareil, hein. C'est pas évident. Là je suis en train de mettre des trucs dans des cartons parce que
What was
justement j'ai
H
plus la
again?
fin.
The Hamiltonian operator.
Got it.
Donc c'est ce que je fais aussi.
Hang in there, Doc.
Bon.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Qu'est-ce que je dois faire maintenant? Du jeu, d'accord. Et après c'est quoi? Store, H, ordinateur. Ouais, donc faut que j'aille revoir l'ancien doc. Putain, mais je peux pas aller en face, faut vraiment que je longe le long de la bagnole. Pour ensuite. Non, toujours pas. Oh là là! C'est dingue. Bon. L'autre doc, il est là-bas, c'est que je le vois, il sort. Ma mère m'a dit, je sais que les jeux vidéo, les mangas, dans ta passion, mais il faut ralentir. Ah bah, ouais, peut-être.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Croquet.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian
On peut le prouver comme
operator.
quoi on en a dans le petit boulot.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian,
Et
then
on
H
s'en
to
fera
the
miami
A
avec lui.
multiplied by the inverse of
Voilà.
H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Bon. Je lui tiens. Ah non, ça c'est le titre du jeu des futurs. J'ai beaucoup de
Well,
jeux.
it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Vraiment besoin de votre force de percussion. J'ai vraiment très... Ah, c'est quoi ça? J'ai vraiment très besoin de votre...
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main
Ouais, mais
ingredient for the
tu peux
fuel.
ralentir
I'll
un
get
petit
it for
peu,
you.
quoi.
What is it?
Pas énormément, mais un
190
petit peu.
proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen.
Non,
Is it
signé.
vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Ah, j'ai ce que je veux.
Arthur McFly? You got a subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Voilà, trophée obtenu. Bon,
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his
Ah
business.
d'accord, maintenant faut que
What
j'aille voir
kind
le
of business?
ciré, enfin
That's what
le
the
ciré
DA
des
is
fonds,
trying to find
comme on
out.
pourrait dire là.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Allez, non, faut que j'aille les fonds. C'est très bien, c'est ça. Il y a quelqu'un.
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind.
Ok, donc ça c'est son truc normal, son vélo. Bon, allez, hop, on va aller voir le tireur de pompe là. Ah mais quand je vais tout... Il faut que je
Get
fasse le
out of
chapeau.
here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Voilà, c'est ça. Ferme les pompes.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
So when do you think Arthur will be
Non,
leaving the
j'aurais pas dû
office?
faire ça, j'ai déjà fait ça.
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Ah, j'ai oublié.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
Je suis occupé.
About Arthur McFly.
Yeah.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Je vais faire un truc, je vois même pas.
Can I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? Hanging on to my peanut bowl.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Ça, c'est lui explique le... Les cacahuètes, elles sont où? Ils appellent plus ou quoi?
You lousy crook! Damn it!
Voilà. On va les cadeaux. Allez. Ça la fille. Oh zut. J'avais pas vu l'écran noir. Ah putain, c'est pas possible ça. Bon les amis, je vais quitter là. Et je vous dis à la prochaine. J'essaierai de faire mieux. Désolé. Bye bye. Et n'oubliez pas de vous abonner. En espérant que ça vous plaît ce que je fais. Allez, bisous.